Former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn is to plead guilty Friday to making false statements to the FBI, the first plea by any of the four former Trump advisors charged so far in a wide-ranging investigation led by special counsel Robert Mueller. Court documents show Flynn, an early and vocal supporter on the campaign trail of President Donald Trump, whose business dealings and foreign interactions made him a central focus of Mueller's investigation, will admit to lying about his conversations with Russia's ambassador to the United States during the transition period before Trump's inauguration. The expected guilty plea makes the retired Army Lieutenant General the first person to have actually worked in the Trump White House to face formal charges in the investigation, which is examining possible coordination between Russia and the Trump campaign to influence the outcome of the 2016 election. Flynn has been under investigation for a wide range of allegations, including lobbying work on behalf of Turkey, but the fact that he was charged only with a single count of false statements suggests he is cooperating with Mueller's investigation in exchange for leniency. Early on, Trump had taken a particular interest in the status of the Flynn investigation. Former FBI Director James Comey has said Trump had asked him in a private Oval Office meeting to consider ending the investigation. The White House has denied that assertion. Flynn, who was interviewed by the FBI just days after Trump's inauguration, was forced to resign in February after White House officials said he had misled them about whether he had discussed sanctions with the Russian ambassador, Sergei Kislyak. Administration officials said Flynn had not discussed sanctions that had been imposed on Russia in part over election meddling. In charging Flynn, prosecutors made clear they believe that claim to be false. A plea hearing is scheduled for 10:30 a.m. EST before U.S. District Judge Rudolph Contreras. Flynn's lawyer, Robert Kellner, did not immediately return messages seeking comment. Mueller's team announced charges last month against three other Trump campaign officials, former Chairman Paul Manafort and his business associate Rick Gates, and a former foreign policy advisor, George Papadopoulos. President Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner has been questioned by special counsel Robert Mueller's team of investigators about former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, a person familiar with the investigation confirmed Wednesday to the Associated Press. The person said the questioning. President Donald Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner has been questioned by special counsel Robert Mueller's team of investigators about former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn, a person familiar with the investigation confirmed Wednesday to the Associated Press. The person said the questioning. Signs of Flynn cooperating with Mueller's team surfaced in the past week, as his lawyers told the legal team they could no longer discuss information about the case with them. Scheduled grand jury testimony regarding Flynn was also postponed by prosecutors.